Guys, stop making girls on the internet. It never works out.
For real.
Stop building girls on computers.
Hey, we poddin'.
What's up, gamers? Welcome to the very first episode of...
Yeah.
Crickets.
The HaveFun podcast.
It's the HaveFun podcast.
It's the HaveFun
Did
podcast.
we decide on that? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, the group chat is the untitled podcast because we're formerly not titled.
Formerly known as the Untitled Podcast.
But for brand synergy, I think we just go for the HaveFun podcast.
The sick of
Synergize.
synergy.
Synergize.
Let's all synergize.
Everybody
sponsored
synergize.
by
We're not sponsored by that. Please cut that out.
Please.
Editor, cut that out.
Please. Yeah.
Random question. But let's say that we didn't accidentally record for 15 minutes without recording. Did you, by any chance, have any stories about Tim Hortons?
Oh, you want to hear a story?
Yeah, only if you have one.
Oh, yeah. So,
Specifically about Tim Hortons.
specifically about Tim Hortons. Back in high school, my mom was a special ed teacher, and I helped her run her coffee shop in the morning.
No way.
And I would stop and get Tim Hortons every day before school. And it would sit behind me and wait until I get to class. And this day I got 20 Timbits. And when I got to class, I had 2 Timbits left. Because her student had eaten all 18 of those.
That's crazy.
18.
That's crazy. What you should have written on the box, and this is the first time I've ever said this.
It's the first time that we've ever gone
This is a thought that just came to mind.
This is an original thought. You should have wrote "do not eat" on the box.
But then it would read, donuts, eat.
Right. And if I walked in there again, first time I've ever said this.
First time.
If I walked in there and I saw a box of donuts that said "donut eat," I would think that it wants me to eat the donuts, the box.
Right.
Even though "do not" and "donut" are spelled differently, I think I would just probably go into like
Dyslexia.
I think my dyslexia would kick in, and I would turn into like the Tasmanian devil and just start mowing down on those Timbits.
Turn into a tornado.
That's all you would hear, and then it would just be shreds of cardboard
And
and crumbs.
two
This is
Timbits left.
completely unrelated. But the other day I wasn't wearing my glasses, and I told the girl next to me that I couldn't read the paper she was showing me. And she said, "Oh, because you have dyslexia?" And that was just her first thought. I was like, "No, I just am not wearing my glasses."
I assume you're disabled now.
Oh, it's
She really went,
disability.
"Oh, because you have dyslexia." And I was like, no. I'm just blind. That makes me uncomfortable.
Why?
Answer him.
All right, so we're gonna do a Disney thing.
Wait, let's run that intro.
No. Hey y'all, we poddin'.
What's up, gamers? Do I need to do that again?
I think we already did it.
All right, well, then I won't do it again. Or maybe I will. Or maybe I won't.
Hey y'all, we poddin'.
What's up, gamers?
And non-gamers.
Welcome back to the HaveFun podcast for the first time. Probably just going to use the original intro for that. I think I killed it the first time.
How many times have we done this intro?
Twice.
That's not true.
Twice at least.
At least.
But no more than 3 times.
No, 3. Tell them what we're doing.
Tell them what we're doing.
You tell them what they're doing.
Okay? Do it.
The other day, Max and I were talking about DComs because everybody knows what a DCom is.
What's a decom?
Oh, if anyone doesn't know, like Aiden. If anyone... A DCOM is an acronym. It stands for Disney Channel Original Movies. If you're like... If you're older than 30... What? You're getting a call?
Trey.
Trey?
Should I answer it?
Yeah, put him on.
All right.
We're getting a call.
Hey, Trey, you're on the podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just got our first podcast.
You're on the
caller.
podcast.
You're making history right now.
Oh, yeah.
What do you got to say?
What up, podcast?
Ask him what his favorite DCOM is.
Sorry, what's your favorite Disney Channel original movie?
Good Luck Charlie Christmas movie.
That's a hit.
That one's pretty
That's
good.
a hit.
That
That's
one's
a
pretty
great
good.
movie.
I disagree.
All right, what do you need?
We'll get into that later.
I think I start a podcast.
I hate that movie.
Mosquito. All right, so do you guys want to get into this?
Yeah.
So I have a list of all. On this it says there's 115 Disney
Sounds
Channel
about right.
original movies.
Are we starting from the 90s?
Is
The
that what
very
you guys
beginning?
want me to start?
I think we should
Sure.
start from the 90s.
It says the dates and everything on here. So August 23rd, 1997, Northern Lights.
Is that the first one?
That's what it says on this here list.
Northern
97?
Lights.
Yeah, it seems like it's not that old.
What's the next one?
Under Wraps.
Yeah, I guess that is. I think that's right.
No, wait. 97?
Yeah.
Pete's Dragon came out in 77.
Pete's Dragon's not a Disney Channel original
It says
movie.
it is on
it's
here.
not. It's not. It
Okay.
predates the Disney Channel entirely.
Okay. It just says that it is on Google.
Cool, was a liar. You gotta trust the Disney Channel original movie fan base.
It probably played on Disney Channel,
It probably did, and that's probably what it's talking about.
and that's what it's talking about. And not to go off topic, but the original Pete's Dragon, weird movie.
Never seen it.
Weird movie.
I haven't seen that one or the new one.
New one, fantastic film. It's cinema, fantastic film. Pete's D far superior to Pete's Dragon.
I'll take your word for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Northern Lights, thoughts and opinions.
Haven't seen it.
Not a single thought
Alright.
or opinion.
Good start.
Great start. Great start.
We're clearly very.
It predates
knowledgeable
me.
on
I
the
didn't.
topic.
I didn't come alive till '98.
Okay, well we're getting there. There's another '97 movie, sadly. So Under Wraps.
Under Wraps, great movie.
That's the hold on, the Mummy one.
It's the Mummy one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Great movie. I think that the best DCOMs are Halloween DCOMs,
Oh,
in my opinion.
my favorite. Aiden doesn't let me watch it.
I don't not let you watch
He
it.
won't watch it with me.
There
But
you
my
go.
favorite DCOM is Girl vs. Monster.
Yeah, and I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Here's why I haven't seen it. Here's why, and here's where we're gonna get into some conflict here, because I was gonna watch it on Halloween
With me.
with Delaney. She said, "Oh, I was gonna watch it," and then I don't know. She said she wanted to watch it, and then she told me to wait, and then left town and didn't come back till Christmas. And I'm not gonna watch a Halloween movie at Christmas. It doesn't make any sense. So I have not seen it.
I
That's
would.
why I haven't
No
seen it.
sense.
Because
Makes
I'm
absolutely
in love
no
with
sense.
Luke Benward.
Yeah, and I like monsters.
Well, I guess we'll have more opinions once we get to that movie.
Yeah, you're right.
So starting when Max was alive, You Lucky Dog.
Yeah, you lucky dog. Have you seen it?
I don't think so.
Luckily, I have. Lucky for you, dog. I have seen it.
Well, You
Oh,
Lucky
well,
Dog.
then I'm a lucky dog.
And it's a silly movie. It's got Kirk Cameron in it. Because Disney Channel was like the Christian channel.
Really?
Yeah.
It was.
It was like Nickelodeon was like your normal cartoon,
Oh, how
edgy
times
channel.
have changed.
Yeah, for real. For real. We'll get into it. Disney Channel be wildin' nowadays. For real.
How about Brink?
Brink,
Isn't that the ice skating movie?
so close.
It's got
It's
an exclamation point at the end.
rollerblading.
Oh. I was a little confused.
Here's what I'll say about Brink. And despite what I just said, I think that the best DCOMs are sports DCOMs.
Yeah, this is not at all the movie I thought it was.
Yeah, that one, it's like surfer dudes on rollerblades. The thing about Disney Channel movies is, whenever they do sports, there has to be the rivalry.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It's pretty mid. I wouldn't rate it anything crazy. I would rate it mid. Probably a 4.
Northern Lights.
0.
NA.
NA.
Under Wraps.
I gotta say 7. 8. 7. I'm gonna say 7.
Didn't watch it.
NA.
Gotcha.
NA.
Brink.
NA.
3.
You lucky dog.
Oh, you just said that the best DComs were sports
But-
DComs.
I do
But
think
not
the-
this one.
I do
Not
think they
this
do
one?
sports DComs the best because it's such a simple story and it's the exact same.
Name a
every
good
single
sports DCom.
time. High School Musical.
Boom!
Interesting choice.
What?
What? That's a sports. It's 50% about sports.
Yeah, half
It's like-
sports, half music.
It's like 25% about sports.
Okay. No. I would say it's 30% musical, 30% sports, 30%.
Teen lovers.
Mm-hmm.
A drama.
No, not
Okay.
quite.
Okay, we'll move on.
Halloween Town, the original one.
The best of the Halloween towns, right?
Yeah, probably the best, but which isn't saying much. Here's what I'll say. I think that Halloween DComs are the best DComs.
I was just gonna say, cut to him saying Halloween DComs.
I just like the Halloween vibes. And they're like Halloween 90s movies.
The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
think that was
Best
made in, like,
Halloween movie.
70s? 60s?
Charlie Brown,
Yeah.
probably older. Maybe not the movie, but definitely the comics,
Comics.
right?
Oh yeah.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. Shout out to
Shout out
George
Peanuts.
Washington
Yeah, for real. For
Carver. Thanks, dude.
inventing Charlie Brown.
No. The Peanuts. So Halloween Town, what do you want to
Halloween
give
Town
it as a
rating.
number, Delaney?
I would say 5 out of 10.
I think I'm gonna give it a 4. Like I don't know. It doesn't settle right with me. It doesn't sit right. I don't think it aged well, but I'll still watch it.
Yeah. I don't know that I would watch it again, but like I watched it and I didn't hate my life watching it.
Yeah. Which some of these I have watched and hated my life during.
yeah.
Definitely.
Xenon?
Xenon?
Yeah.
Xenon, girl of the 21st century.
Oh, you know her.
I don't.
You haven't seen this movie?
I haven't seen any of these movies.
That's insane.
So
You've seen
far,
this?
I've seen
Yes.
none.
I've seen it, but like couldn't tell you the plot.
Hmm. I think Brenda's song is in it.
What an interesting tidbit.
She's like a Disney Channel
What
girl.
an interesting tidbit.
Who is she?
She's London Tipton.
Oh, yep.
Do you
Well,
have
that's
any-
just London Tipton.
Do you have any stories about tidbits? Rate the movie.
5 out of 10.
It wasn't that memorable. I think it's absolutely mid, but it is iconic, so I'll give it a 5.
That's exactly.
All right. Can of Worms.
Can of Worms. Weird movie. Am I the only one that's seen it?
Well, I thought I have, but I think that's the movie How to Eat Fried Worms.
Different movie.
Different movie.
Different movie.
Seen that one.
That one I also saw.
Also a weird movie.
Yeah. Who was in that one? The kid from... It was a Disney Channel kid. I think it was Zeke and Luther.
I don't know this guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, frick. That's...
Okay, it took you too long.
I think he's in another Disney Channel original movie, surprisingly. I think he's in... Oh, not a Disney Channel original movie. Sky High. I think he's in Sky High.
That's the Sky High kid?
Thought it was one.
I don't know. No, not Sky High. Minutemen. He's in Minutemen.
Oh. That
Oh
is
my gosh, do you know who it is?
No.
I looked at the actor. It's
Luke Benward. Of Minutemen fame.
From Girl vs. Monster and
he's-
from Cloud 9.
He's the one that eats the worm?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
What a loser.
And they had...
No,
and,
I love him.
and Luther's in it also.
Okay.
Is he the one with the red hair?
Couldn't tell you. No.
Okay, then it's Zeke.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's not on Disney Plus, that show, because of
Disney XD.
Disney XD and crime.
Alright, the 13th year. Oh wait, rate Can of Worms.
4.
I haven't seen it.
NA. The 13th year.
It's the one where he becomes a fish.
Yeah, a mermaid. I liked it a lot when I was younger. Oh no, Marilyn.
Mary.
No.
Oh no. I was really confused.
Marilyn, no. Did you guys know Marilyn Monroe OD'd on drugs and died?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, after she had an affair with the president.
Low suspicious.
It is a little suspicious. This isn't a conspiracy podcast,
But it's about to.
But it might be because I don't believe it.
Well, it's definitely true.
Yeah, but she didn't do it.
She got drugged.
FBI
She did
killed her, no
not do
doubt.
that.
No way a girl.
She didn't do what? JFK?
With the.
What?
You think JFK killed her?
No,
You know what
No.
JFK's family did?
I think the FBI killed Marilyn Monroe.
Wouldn't be the first time they covered something up.
I think that's what we're saying.
And I just wrote a blog about it.
About the FBI?
No, about JFK's family covering things up.
Oh,
Like
did they?
how they gave their daughter a lobotomy and then kept her hidden for 30 years.
So a rating on the 13th year.
Again, this is not a conspiracy podcast.
That's not a conspiracy. That's
It's not a
fact.
conspiracy if it's true. Yes, sir.
So
13th year.
The 13th year.
Is Dave Coulier in that movie?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know any of these actors' names.
Sounds like a pretty cool guy though.
If he is, it's Uncle Jesse. It's Uncle Joey.
Oh.
It's
Just-
Uncle Joey from
just
Full
say
House.
that, then.
If he's in it, I'm giving it a 6. If he's not, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Should I check?
I want to give it a 5, but I feel like I've given everything a 5. 5 out of 10.
It's a weird movie.
Boys on a swim team, boy becomes mermaid. That's all I know.
Right.
What's this guy's name?
Dave Coulier, but it's spelled like Coulier. Coulier. It's French, I think.
He's not in it.
He's not.
Oh wait, yeah, he is.
Oh, he is.
He's
I'm
in
giving
it.
it a 6 then.
Who is he?
I think he's the
I don't think
he's the father of a boy.
You said he's the guy from.
He's the father of the boy. Of the
Father
13th
of
year.
the boy.
Yeah, he's in Full House.
So I'll give it a 6.
Oh yeah, he is the dad.
All right, so final rating
Moving
is
on.
a 6 and a
5.
5. Smart House.
I love Smart House.
Smart House is pretty good.
I watched Smart House in quarantine and I loved it.
Why'd you love it? What's it about?
It's about a kid who wins a smart house. He enters some giveaway and he wins it and then he hates it. Now that I really think about it, was it that great of a movie or was I just in quarantine? Who
Says
knows?
Ben has to outsmart the house,
That's clever.
Yeah, because it starts to like
That's Smart
take
House.
over.
realizing that the computer cannot take place of a real person.
Yeah, he starts because his mom. The house starts to fall in love with the dad.
What?
They
Oh,
don't have a
yeah.
mom. Their mom dies, and they all treat the house like the mom.
Yeah.
And the mom's like, "You're not going outside." She quarantines the whole family in the house.
Whoa.
She locks him in. She predicted AI taking over the world.
She
Mhm.
turned
The
his
list.
room
Outrage.
into a jungle.
Mhm.
The like animals were real.
I mean, you have to be a fat moron. And can I say that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with it.
You have to be a huge fat, and what I mean is PHAT.
Like the booty.
You have to be a moron to think that a screen, like the animal is charging at him.
Mm-hmm.
But even when I put on my VR headset, you know that the things aren't actually coming at
Do you
me.
remember when you put your VR headset on and punched me in the face?
That has to be that has to be an error on your part because
No.
because I can't see. If you're walking in my swing
I said,
zone.
Matt, I'm here, and you said where, and then punched forward.
Well, you know, haven't you ever heard when a person loses their sight, their hearing becomes more.
All right,
You
so
heard that,
smart,
right?
Smart House final rating.
7 out of 10.
I gotta give it a 6.
Johnny Tsunami. Probably one of my favorite names so far.
It's pretty good. Honestly, it's pretty good. It's about like this Hawaiian boy, he's like good at surfing, and then his parents uproot him and take him to snow, and he becomes good at snowboarding.
Didn't watch it, NA.
Honestly, I'm gonna give it like a 7. It's pretty good.
Genius.
NA.
And Punks. Punks. All spelled out.
NA.
NA.
Don't look under the bed.
Don't Look Under the Bed always makes me think of the movie Little Monsters, which I would say is a better movie.
Yeah, and those movies make me think of Gremlins, which I haven't seen.
No, Gremlins is such a good movie. I love that movie.
He hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
NA.
I'll say NA for Gremlins. And for Don't Look Under the Bed, I have a very faint memory of it, but it is a Halloween movie, so I'll at least give it a 2 or 3.
Okay.
Okay, For Don't Look Under the Bed, I'm going to say it 4 out of 10. But for the movie that it makes me think of, Little Monsters, 7 out of 10.
Okay, how about horse sense?
NA.
Horse sense.
I know what you said. Dude. I don't really like horses and horse girls. I don't know. And that movie's about
Horse
girls.
movies suck.
Horse movies usually do suck. They usually do. Racing Stripes.
They're a
I
little
think
bit
that's about as
too
you
romantic with their horses, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
A little weird. It's not
Yeah.
supposed to be, but then they're like,
Yeah.
you're one of those pets to the horse.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't seen it, but if I did, I would probably rate it low because horses.
NA.
So how about Up, Up, and Away?
In my mind, fantastic movie.
Okay.
In everyone else's
Give me
mind,
some more opinions.
racist. or wait.
Racist?
Let me reiterate. I love it, but it's a terrible movie.
Why is that?
It looks like a terrible movie.
And I get you there, and I would say it's a bad movie, but I love it.
It's a superhero movie?
It's about this superhero family. They're like Black Batman.
Yeah.
And their one weakness is tinfoil, and it's like so low budget. And the movie is.
It looks like it was shot on like a flip phone.
Yeah, it probably was. I think it was the first black decom, and I don't know if that's a subcategory or not, but not the best black decom.
I think Punks had some black kids in it.
Well, everyone has some black kids in it,
But they were black
This was, like,
focused.
yeah,
all-
Well,
Great
it
movie,
doesn't
though.
stop there because the next movie is
7.
The Color of Friendship.
I give that one a 7.
Oh, you mean the movie that was
Solved
meant to-
racism.
See,
that solved racism?
Not meant to.
this is
This movie solved racism.
everyone go back and watch The Color of Friendship, and racism would be solved
If everyone watches it,
There would be no more problems in the world.
if everyone would just
Not a single problem.
Hunger.
sit down and watch this one decom.
Nope.
Gone.
The fires in Canada, done.
I heard you say 7 for
7 for
and
Up and Away. I love it,
You
but I
have
know it's a bad
your
movie.
NA.
And I
The Color of Friendship.
solved racism, but
Still kind of racist.
But it is a
Still-
mid movie.
yeah.
It does a lot for the movement, but it's
the
mid.
movie itself, very mid.
4 or 5.
Racist.
I want to give it like a 4 out of 5,
Racist.
but I'm gonna up it.
4 out of
Because
5? You mean a 9 out of 10?
I meant 4 out of 10, but I'm gonna give it a 5 because of the purpose of that movie. The thought was there.
It's an important movie, but it's mid.
Poorly.
All right, how about
made.
Alley Cat's Strike?
Bowling movie?
Bowling movie.
Oh,
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, I've seen the picture. I've seen the poster. I can see it in my head.
Haven't
Hey.
seen it, but since it's a Disney Channel sports movie,
It's probably great.
I'm sure it's about 2 bowling teams competing,
Yep.
and there's probably bullies in it that bully the bowling kids for no reason, even though all the bowling kids should be getting bullied because they're bowling kids.
Facts.
And
Well known fact, Isaac almost joined the bowling team.
Oh,
And Gabe bowled.
Gabe Bold.
As a kid. Before he
Ricky
knew.
Bowles. Are we gonna bully Ricky?
No, Ricky's dope.
Shannon Bowles.
Bowls.
Bowlers.
So, NA.
NA.
What about Rip Girls?
Rip girls.
R.I.P. Girls.
Like they're all dead.
It says
Rest
Rip
in
Girls.
peace,
It's
girls.
Anyway,
So,
cut
NA?
that. NA.
NA.
not Rip Girls, NA. Miracle in Lane 2.
Frankie Muniz. I'd probably give it a 5. I think like 50% of Disney Channel original movies, sports movies, ends
Despite being
with like a
conflict.
freeze frame.
I have seen this.
So what kind of movie is this? Is this a race, like a track movie, but he's in a wheelchair?
Yeah, and he gets in a little derby car and they push him down the hill. It's one of your classic sports decoms.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's the same story as literally every other sports decom. Probably give it a
3 out of 10.
I'll give it a 4.
Speaking of pushing people down a hill, remember Little Rascals? Not the last scene.
Same sport.
But
Same
they,
sport.
They got the cars at the end.
Yeah.
That's freaking dope.
Yeah.
Every time I watch that movie, I wanted to do that.
The last scene of Little Rascals
Frankie.
is the entire movie, Frankie Muniz.
Then I would say it's a
Frankie
5 out of
Muniz.
10. With that alone, I'd say it's a 5 out of 10. My little kid
3 out of
brain
10.
would probably love that movie.
No, I barely remember it, but if he's like holding up the trophy at the end and everyone's like, Frankie, but whatever his name is in the movie and it freeze frames, I think that's my prediction.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
All right, so Stepsister from Planet Weird.
I don't remember this one. NA for me.
I just remember its existence. I probably watched it, and I don't remember it. So, 3 out of 10.
Ready to Run.
Don't know that one.
Probably it's a sports movie, but NA.
Quince.
Quintuplets. It's like the one where they have a bunch of babies.
Oh, I don't know.
The big sister hates her little babies.
Probably.
Probably gonna rate it like a 3,
Quince.
2. I'll give it a 2. I'll give it a 3.
I've
Would
seen
this picture
poster.
change your mind?
It wouldn't. I'll give it a 3.
There's so many babies.
Baby on
5,
baby.
I think.
4.
NA.
4.
Quintuple. Oh,
It is
5.
5.
That'd be quads. The Other Me.
The Other Me.
The Other Me.
The boy clones himself, or like something like that.
Classic Disney clone movie.
Yeah,
Just like every other.
4. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Never seen this.
Mom's got a date with a vampire.
Halloween movie. I'd probably give that a 7.
Is it a good one? Never even heard of it.
It's pretty good.
I have seen this.
I might even give it an 8.
Premiered on Friday the 13th. You just really like Halloween movies.
That's what he's been saying.
Yeah, I do. I'm
best
gonna
movies-
give it a.
Let's-
I'll give it a 7.
I don't think it was that good.
I'll give it a 7 because I do like it, but I know there's better movies coming out.
Have you seen The Boy Who Cried Werewolf?
Is it a Disney Channel movie?
I don't know. Have you seen it?
Nope.
Okay, basically, I think his sister turns into a werewolf, but also his dad goes on a date with a girl he's convinced is a vampire, and it gives the same energy. She is a vampire in the end. Spoiler alert.
I don't know.
It's the girl from Victorious, the Tori Vega girl.
Oh.
She's the werewolf.
Yeah, we watched that movie for about 15 minutes and we're like, this is terrible. It's a Nickelodeon movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was terrible.
How about Phantom of the Megaplex?
9.
Whoa.
Mickey Rooney,
I gotta look him up. I'm not that
classic
fast.
Hollywood.
Wish
What
I
is
had
it
the
called?
pictures. Phantom of the Megaplex.
It's like Phantom of the Opera, but it happens at a movie theater.
The ultimate Christmas present.
Brenda Song, pretty good.
Just color London Tipton.
I gotta give that one like a frick, dude. There's that silly weatherman in it. Santa Claus.
That silly weather.
I think Spencer Breslin is in this movie. I don't know. I don't want to rate it too high because I know there's going to be movies that I'm going to be giving like 8s, 9s, and 10s.
You don't think this is equivalent to those movies?
But I'll give it a 7. I do like it.
I'm sticking with 5 out of 10.
All right, we're on Xeon.
Silly
It's a mid
weatherman.
movie.
Xeon the sequel.
Didn't watch it.
I'm gonna whatever I rated the last one. I'm gonna go one number down.
Okay.
I don't remember what I rated the
We'll
last.
do that
one.
in post, I guess.
Yeah.
Just say them all.
So I'm gonna give it a 4. Guys, what's up? We're here with the Have Fun podcast, and we're about to do an ad. Tell them what we're doing an ad for.
I don't know.
Thank you, Delaney. What we're doing an ad for.
Why did I lean into his mic? I have my own.
What we're doing an ad for is the Folia health tracking app,
How
guys.
was I supposed to know that?
Good one, Delaney. Funny banter. Yeah. This week is brought to you by Folia Health. Folia. There's going to be a little logo here on the screen, and I'm going to put the name of the thing so you guys know what it is.
I know exactly what it is.
Guys, if you have to track your health in the easiest way possible, download the Folia app. You can track your moods, your medications, you track your doctors. This is if you need to track your health. And it's super simple. Choose from a bunch of different things. You rate your mood for the day. You say, this was a great day. You rate your sleep, you rate your symptoms. And it's just an easy way to keep track of your health, your general health, yeah. And they gave me this little code. Get the Folia app and do this code, or click the link in the description, and something will happen. You could throw my name in there in the coupon code something, and something will happen. I don't know exactly what'll happen, but you
They
could
told
tell
us
me and find out.
Something good.
I've got a story about the sponsor, actually, just to transition into the story about the sponsor. So I've been doing this Folia tracking app. I'm part of their study, and I've been tracking my health for a couple months now. And I have to review the app. That's part of the study. I use the app and I review it. And I thought this was a faceless corporation, because I'm just responding to like surveys. So I thought that no one was really reading my comments and my ratings.
Why would you be doing it if no one was reading it?
I don't know. I just thought I was a cog in the system,
Yeah.
I just thought I'm responding to this little faceless app. Like a robot. But turns out that it's not a robot. It's not an algorithm reading my reviews. It's real people. It's these two girls, or this one girl mainly, but I think there's another one too. I know there is. Because they email me. And I thought it was a faceless corporation. And it asked me, would you recommend the Folia app? And I gave it a 1 out of 10. Or a 1 out of 5. I gave it a 1.
This is not a good story for our ad read.
No, well here we go. Here's the thing. I thought it was again faceless. I thought there was no one on the other end of this thing, right? I thought I was a cog in the system.
Yep.
And then I immediately got an email saying, "Hey, we saw you rated our app a 1." I was like, oh no. And I was like, shoot. Well, I gave everything else like a 5.
ratings.
Like 10s, but then when it said, would you recommend, I gave it a 1. And that apparently was a red flag to them. They were like, well, something's up. So they emailed me and were like, hey, what's up? Why'd you rate us a 1? And I was like, oh, shoot. There's people behind this app.
What did you say?
What did I say to her?
Yeah.
Well, I misunderstood the question. It said, would you recommend the Folia app? And what I thought it was asking me is, would I recommend the Folia app?
I'm confused. Is that not the same question?
Here's what I thought. I thought it was like...
Oh, like, will you?
Yeah, and like, I told her, I was like, I don't know anyone else that would want to track their health. I can't imagine how it would naturally come up in conversation. I was like, in my everyday conversations, no, I would not recommend the Folia app. But then what she was actually asking me is if someone needed to use the app, if it was applicable to them, would I recommend it? So with a little clarification, I went back and re-rated it to a 5. Because I misunderstood the question the first time.
Well, now you need to tell them that you have recommended this app.
Now I recommend it because now I understand the question.
Yeah, but now you are actually recommending this.
And now I am actually recommending
Both
it.
recommendations are correct.
If you need, if you're applicable to use this app, if you need to track your health, the
any
Folia
reason.
app works. But I thought it was asking me would I recommend it to someone on the street, and no, I wouldn't, because why? Like, why would I be like, hey, do you need to track your health? Like, it wouldn't make any sense for me to do
Jehovah's
that.
Witness, but for the health app.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, you look sick. Do you want to? Hey, you look like you'd like to track your health, but I just don't approach people like that. But if I was at, if someone was like, hey, I need to track my health, I was like, I actually have a good app for
Actually,
tracking
a
health.
great app for that.
And a promo code.
And a promo code right here at the top of the screen. So if you need to track your health, this is the one. Bella, sorry I rated the app a 1 at first. I misunderstood the question. Now I do fully understand the question. I would recommend the app. Guys, would you naturally recommend the app in conversation?
Absolutely.
After hearing all this great stuff.
Yeah, honestly, I think I'm going to go home and tell everybody I know about the Folia app.
Yeah, you should. You should recommend it to people who it's applicable for. It's a good app. It really is a good app. I rated it because I thought it was asking me personally. That was a misunderstanding on my part. Sorry, but it's a good app.
How about motocrossed?
Crossed?
Motocrossed? No, crossed. Like with the ED. Motocross.
It's a sports movie, but I don't
Yeah.
really like motorcycle sports, so I would rate it low.
Bump bump.
Yeah,
Probably
it doesn't
two.
look good, and I haven't seen it. NA.
The Luck of the Irish is one of the only movies that supports my people. Irish.
Oh. Max.
Yeah.
Sports movie.
Oh, it is. It's an iconic sports movie. It really is. I want to give it a 7.
Who are the rivals?
Leprechauns.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I like it. I'm probably gonna. Also, it sparked my my like patriotism
Sure.
when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Your patriotism?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His pride for his
Country.
Irish ancestors.
My Irish heritage, or I mean
Heritage.
heritage. Oh, that was close. That was a close one.
That could have been bad. We
I
could've
like
had
that movie.
All of Ireland on our back.
Yeah, it's got Carlton in it from Lassiter. Carlton Lassiter from.
I was trying to. I was like, I know this guy from something.
Yeah.
Great show.
Wow. I know it's worse than this, but I'm gonna give it a 7 or 8.
I don't remember watching this.
N.A. Hounded. Jet Jackson, the movie.
I haven't seen it in a long time. I remember loving it. The actor killed himself in real life.
That's really sad.
That's pretty much the only thing I have to say about that one. I'll probably give it like 5.
I didn't watch this.
N.A. Give it a
I
give it a
haven't
6
seen
for
that
the
many
guy.
DComs.
It was a TV show. There's a TV show, and then they made the movie after that.
Jet Jackson, the movie.
Yeah.
How about the Jenny Project?
I have no idea.
They just made a show called The Mindy Project, and by just I mean like 4 years ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
40 years ago was 2019.
Gotta
God.
be older than that.
Jumping Ship.
Oh wait,
Jumping
the Jenny Project.
ship.
Hold on. It looks like they're teaching a monkey sign language. That looks like that's the plot of
Is
this
Jenny
movie.
the monkey?
Yes.
Oh. I watched a documentary today about a monkey that they taught sign language.
Maybe it was Jenny.
It was Jenny.
And then the monkey framed this guy for murder.
Oh.
It was fake. It was
I
a
want
fake
to watch
documentary.
this. An 11-year-old develops a close friendship with a chimpanzee who's learning sign language.
That's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
Well,
Go
what's your
back.
thoughts on Jumping Ship?
Jumping Ship, terrible movie. Terrible movie. It's a terrible movie. It's dumb. The acting is bad. It's a dumb movie. It's bad. It's really bad.
What are we thinking, Lynn?
1. Can I say 0?
Yeah.
1.
All of these movies predate me.
The Poof Point.
I'm gonna have to see the picture of it.
Hold on,
Let me
I
pull it
got
up.
you.
Let me
I
my
got
brain
you.
jogged.
It's
It's gonna
right
jog
there.
my brain. Oh, Taj Mowry.
How does he just know all of?
He's a DCOM expert.
He is.
I'm
You
a
know-
Disney Channel
I
kid.
mean, that is a DCOM kid.
He is. He was just in the Muppets show. Great show.
Really?
I've heard
yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
good show.
The Electric Mayhem show.
Yeah, the Electric. They're making
Great
a
show.
band. They're getting the band back together.
They really are.
Getting the band back together.
All right. Poof Point rating.
NA.
3, 4, 3, 4. I'll give it a 4.
3, 4, 3.
All right. Halloween Town 2.
Worse than the first one.
Whatever I gave the last one, go down 1.
All right. Both you guys do the countdown then.
Okay.
I'm giving it a 7.
7.
I'm giving it a 6.
6.
I'm giving it a 5.
5.
I'm giving it a 4. I think I'm gonna give this one a
3.
3. Maybe a 2.
2.
It could possibly also be
1.
a 1.
All right. 'Twas the night.
Before what?
I didn't say before anything. It's just 'twas the night.
I just feel like that's an unfinished sentence.
It's a-
This is the Bryan Cranston DCOM. Christmas DCOM.
Are you
All right.
asking me or you
He knows
just
that.
know?
I think it is.
Bryan Cranston. Wait, actually, I could actually probably figure this out.
'Twas the night. It is.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie.
Directed
long
by
time
Nick Castle,
coming,
star Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, I have to say I
Oh.
can't accurately rate it.
Looking
I
at
haven't
this
seen it in a long
photo,
time.
it looks like an off-brand elf.
That's fair. Bryan Cranston is a good actor, so it's probably a 5. But
This
I honestly
kid
can't
looks
rate
like
it.
the kid in Elf.
Let me see. That's Oh frick! Is that McLovin? No, it can't be. Is it? Show me real close.
They let you pick
No,
any
it's
name
not.
when you get down there.
It's not.
Rating.
I have to give it an NA because I really haven't seen it in a long time. But it's probably like 4 or 5.
Elf is a 9 out of 10.
Elf is a 10 out of 10. If we're rating Elf, it's a 10.
All right, Elf's a 10. Double teamed.
The
About
basketball.
the twins, right?
Twins playing basketball, I think.
I do like twins. I'm okay on basketball.
That made me uncomfortable.
Well, you're not a twin.
Dude's got a preference.
I am
Twins, sound off in the comments if you're uncomfortable. Kyle.
That means what?
Cameron.
Twice the viewers.
Ray. Ethan.
Who's Kyle and Cameron?
Zach. Cody. There's some kids that grew up in my street.
Zach
Okay.
and Cody.
Like 15 years.
Zach and Cody. Those are some decom kids.
Oh,
right there.
I accidentally bumped your camera. I should
I
have
don't know if
said
they're
Ray
DCOM
first.
kids or just
Oh, Ray.
DC kids.
Any other twins we know? The Hagedorns?
I know a lot
They're
of
twins, aren't
The
they?
Hagedorn. Shout out to the Hags.
True that.
Shout out to Drake
My
and Drew
grandpa's
and
a
also
twin.
Avery and Zoe.
My dad's a twin.
My uncles are twins. And my grandma
They're
is a
triplets.
twin.
All of them. They're all twins. 3 of them.
All right. Double team thoughts.
0 NA. Give it an NA. Not a 0. An NA. Not a 0.
I watched it.
NA.
3 out of 10.
Caddy Cadet?
Cadet Kelly.
Cadet Kelly, that's what it is. I don't know why I couldn't read that. Cadet Kelly.
Let me tell you something. Max and I strongly disagree on this.
Well, you might be surprised.
I hate this movie.
I thought I liked it. What? Thought I
You're
liked it.
changing?
What I think I really remember is the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Like they would play the trailer on loop, and it just got like seared into my brain. But it is pretty bad.
It's a really bad movie.
It's pretty bad. It's like 2 iconic Disney Channel stars, so you think it would be good.
No, because I hate her. Maybe that's a little bit rude. I
Lizzie
don't
McGuire?
like. Yep,
Lizzie McGuire.
I dislike her.
She's got a high-pitched voice.
She does have a high
And
pitched
everything
voice.
she says just instantly annoys me.
Yeah, when she was a kid, she had that whiny Lizzie McGuire type voice.
You know.
Very much like Lizzie McGuire.
I like Lizzie McGuire. I don't like that one.
Well, let's
Cadet
get a
Kelly.
rating on good old Kelly here.
2 out of 10.
3.
True Confessions.
True
spelled-
Confessions. That's the one that's like
T-R-E.
vlog
Pretty good.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch
I heard
that
it's
in
time.
quarantine
Shia
too.
LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf is in that?
hmm
Yeah,
Crazy.
it was. It's an okay movie.
Shia LaBeouf is in the weirdest movies.
It is okay. What I find interesting is they say stuff that they couldn't even say on Disney Channel now,
Yes.
even though it was against. You know what I mean?
No.
So there's some bullies, and you know bullies. They're morally in the red.
Mm-hmm.
And Shia LaBeouf is playing a disabled kid.
Right.
And they throw out
The R word.
the R word. And this obviously pisses off True. But even now, Disney Channel, I don't even think they could speak out against it. I think they would get flamed for even trying to make a movie about it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Especially with Shia LaBeouf is.
Especially with Shia LaBeouf. I mean, you can't act
They got
now.
actors.
They got
that are-
actors.
Yeah.
But acting is acting, so that's where I'm a little confused.
Yeah, but acting is a disability is kind of weird.
But not blind.
Eh, I
Yeah,
feel like
but
if
it's
you're gonna-
mental. Oh my lord.
True Confessions.
True Confessions.
6 out of 10.
I was going to give it a 5. There's a hilarious scene where he drops a watermelon and it shatters into a million pieces.
Play that clip.
Yeah, play that clip.
Eddie, those tools are antiques. They were a gift from my father. When did we decide they were toys?
He's being careful.
I'm not a doctor. Doctors for me.
And for that, I'm going to give it a 5.
All right. Well, how about get a clue?
Get a clue? Oh, Lindsay Lohan. I think it's...
Oh yeah.
What are you thinking?
Lindsay Lohan, get a clue. I can see it. She's like zoomed in, and it's like her eyes. That's the
Yeah.
poster.
Yes.
Tell me the plot.
She accidentally outs her teacher as a FBI's most wanted.
Right.
And this dude they think he kills himself. He doesn't.
I'm a little confused.
It's pretty good.
Rating?
The acting is good, and that's very rare in Disney Channel movies.
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan's another one who's very hit or miss with me, and since I don't remember it, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
I know I've been raving about it, but I'm gonna give it like a 5 or a 6.
All
I'll
right.
give it a 6. It's pretty good.
Gotta kick it up.
I thought he was telling us that we need to kick it up.
Nope.
He's seeing the next movie.
That's what it's called. Gotta kick it up. You need a picture? Maybe?
I need a picture.
Why do I not even at all what I thought it was?
Oh, sports movie, but NA.
But is it a sport? Let's be honest.
True.
We're
True.
not getting into this
Let's be
argument right
honest.
now. We're not getting
no,
into
Women.
I didn't say all that.
That's it. My caption's super respectful.
It was. It was. I posted on my B reel. There's a picture of me and a bunch of women.
Okay, let me. One side was him, and the other side was a bunch of women hugging each other.
And I posted. There's a picture of me and Marissa, and the caption was I. It was a picture of me and the baby, and I said love. And then it was a picture of me and a bunch of women, and I said women.
I didn't see the first two. I only saw women. I thought your caption was just
Never
women.
judge a book by its cover.
Never judge a book by its. I thought it was mad respectful.
Well, how about we judge Gotta Kick It Up?
Me personally, NA.
NA.
All right. A Ring of Endless Light.
NA.
NA.
The Scream Team.
Sounds like a Halloween movie.
It is a Halloween movie.
Gotta be. Scream.
Give me a year.
I know I've seen it.
2002.
2004? Oh, two.
Still
Boy.
predating. NA.
You Wish.
You Wish. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Spencer Breslin? Yes? No?
Let me check for you.
It's pretty bad. It's iconic, but it's bad. It's a multiverse movie.
Spencer Breslin.
Yeah. It's a multiverse movie, and it's done poorly.
Tough.
Yeah.
So, opinion?
2.
Hun.
I haven't seen this.
Right
But
on.
It did come out the year I was born.
Right on track.
Sports movie? NA.
Womp womp.
I would just like to say that in the beginning of this, Max said that the best DComs were sports DComs, and he has not rated a sports DCom since.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. I think
you know
that
what? I see this one's about women, so it makes sense now.
I do love
He
women.
loves women.
I love women.
Have you seen this
I
B-reel?
love women.
Women.
This is
I
about
think-
two girls who race.
I don't think the best DComs are sports movies. I think Disney Channel is the best at making sports movies.
They crank them out.
Because it's the same story every time.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
They're basic, and they range in quality. But
And-
High School Musical is not
And the story's
same.
good enough. You know
High
what I
School
mean?
Musical is so similar to the same. The
No.
only thing that ups it
We're
is the
breaking
musical
free.
part. It's
All
the
right.
same story.
And the whole, like, relationship plot.
Yeah.
30% of the movie.
Every single movie has that. It
See,
usually
that's
it
what
just
it-
usually sucks. And High School Musical does it pretty good. Every other movie does it, but it sucks.
Okay, moving
Or
on.
it's fine. Or it's good.
And also the rivalry is himself.
Yeah. It's an internal rivalry.
All right, how about
No, the rivalry is with his dad. Anyway.
the
Coach Bolton.
the Even Steven movie?
Love it. I love it. I'm gonna have to say I give it like a 9.
Wow.
Whoa.
I love it.
That's high.
Yeah. It's got Dave Coulier.
It's got Tim.
Tim Meadows. It's got Tim Meadows, Dave Coulier, and Shia LaBeouf. I love it. It's a fantastic movie. I'm gonna give it a 9. It's so similar to the Proud Family movie.
6 out of 10.
Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off.
He's a baseball player.
It's a freaking sports movie. It's the exact same as High School Musical. He has to choose between sports or cooking.
Or cooking.
It's Mr. Zeke in High School Musical.
Yeah, it's got the same. It's got that guy.
What?
It's got that guy.
I'm not talking about the guy.
Oh,
I'm saying
okay.
that's the plot of High School Musical for Zeke.
Oh yeah,
Because he bakes.
yeah, he does.
I don't actually remember this movie at all.
It's entertaining, but it's like a 4. It's fine. I'm giving it a 4. I liked it as a kid, but
Fine
it's
out-
not a good movie.
Fine out of 10.
Fine out of 10.
The Cheetah Girls. Here's a big one.
Cheetah Girls.
Big hitter.
Got lots of opinions on this movie.
Good. Let's hear them.
I actually don't.
Neither do I.
I
I liked
loved
it.
this movie as a kid.
Yeah.
I just don't know why I loved this movie as a kid.
I feel like this was one of the more popular Disney
Pretty
Channel
good.
original
Well, they
movies.
got 2 sequels, 3 sequels.
3, I think.
I think they did 2 sequels. I
Two
think there's
sequels.
3
Three
movies.
2 sequels.
I think it's pretty good.
I
I'm gonna give it
think-
like a 6.
Yeah. 7 out of 10. I really liked it.
Full Court Miracle.
Miracle.
Miracle Whip.
What's that?
I think I saw it. It's about basketball. I think. NA.
Give me the plot.
I got you.
I'll give you the plot. Girls play basketball. They have a rivalry. There's bullies. There's love interests. They win at the end. It's a freeze frame.
Guy gets a girl.
Always.
4 out of 10.
Pixel Perfect.
No.
This group,
Pixel
probably.
Perfect. Ricky Ullman?
That is correct. Ricky Ullman.
Ding ding. That's correct. These movies where boys build girls.
Oh, that's why I was talking about this.
They remade it basically later
Because they
on.
remade it.
They call it something else, but guys, stop making girls on the internet. It never works out.
For real.
Stop
What
building
was it
girls
called?
on computers.
How to Build a Better Boy.
Yeah, that
That's
one.
what it's called.
I'm just gonna rate those the same.
And that is?
Actually, Better Boy was worse. I'm gonna say
Really?
4 and 3.
How to Build a Better Boy? I'm rating it a 4 out of 10.
I don't like either of them.
All right, so how about Going to the Mat? Sounds like a wrestling movie. Sounds like there's a rival, probably.
It's a wrestling movie. Let me tell you about this one. This one, it's a blind boy. It's a boy who's in Disney Channel movies. I don't know the actor.
Okay, wait. Why does Disney love to throw all a disabled character
little
into
heartwarming.
all of their sports movies?
Gets the heart trenching a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because everyone can relate
The
to
heart
it.
wrenching.
They
Because nobody
never
can relate to it.
actually
Oh, no one,
cast a
right.
disabled person.
This one, it's so essentially it's a Daredevil if he's in high school because the kid's blind but he can hear,
Dope.
and they're like, "You should wrestle, dude." He does, and they make fun of him. They're like, everyone hates this dude because he's from New York. He's an a-hole, and he's like, "You just hate me because I'm blind."
They live in Utah.
But yeah, he
context.
moves to Utah, so it's an iconic sports movie. He moves to one place.
Yep.
He's the new kid.
New York, too.
He's an a-hole.
Yep.
If there's any doubt as to whether he's supposed to be Daredevil, it takes him about 5 minutes into the movie and he goes, basically Daredevil.
Oh, really?
So it's Disney Channel unoriginal movie. It's an unoriginal Disney Channel original movie.
Just like all those days.
I want to say that the first thing it says in the description is Jake is a talented musician who's also blind.
Oh yeah. He also it's a Disney Channel sports movie where he has to decide between music and sports.
Great. All right, Xenon 3.
Didn't watch
Z3.
it. NA.
I'm giving it a 3.
3 for Xenon 3. That's all that will be
How
said.
cute.
Stuck in the scrubs. Stuck in the suburbs is what I meant
Daniel
to say.
Panabaker. Stuck in the scrubbers.
Stuck in the suburbs.
The suburbs.
I'd probably give it a 5.
Rapid.
I think it's Danielle Panabaker and Brenda
Oh,
Song.
yes.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, no, he's right. I got it. It's the girl from Read It and Weep, and it's London Tipton.
I'll get a 5.
Oh, I meant the girl from Sky High, not Read It and Weep.
That's the same girl.
Is it?
She was in The Flash.
Yes, she was.
Tiger Cruise. Thoughts and opinions.
Tiger Cruise. I've got some stuff to say about Tiger Cruise. You seen it?
Yes, I
So we got
have seen it.
12 minutes left.
You have? Mm-hmm. Say some stuff about it.
No,
I'll do it then.
it's the girl.
So it starts out New York. It's dated 2001.
Yeah,
So right off the bat,
you know exactly
Disney
what's gonna
Channel
happen.
original movie.
No,
9/11.
no, it's 9/11.
What?
It's 9/11. It starts a couple days before.
They made a
9/11.
9/11 movie in 2004?
Dude,
It's not. It's not about 9/11. It's just in the same timeline as 9/11.
That is crazy.
It's about 9/11.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's not.
9/11 happens. It doesn't take
Yeah.
place in New York. But 9/11 happens in the middle of the movie.
Wow.
Right.
And you know me, I barely remember 9/11. So this movie made me sympathize with the 9/11.
True that.
I gotta say, it's pretty good.
Can't believe you were even born during 9/11.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you're a lot older than us. Not a lot, but a good
Yeah,
chunk.
like, we were not alive for that. Have
Really?
absolutely
No.
zero memory of
Wow.
it.
2 years later, we were born.
Yeah. It's pretty respectful, this movie. I think it's pretty good.
Sounds pretty good. Hey, respectful 9/11. What more could you ask for?
I'll probably give it like a 7. It does this weird thing where they clearly don't have the money. It takes place on a military ship. They clearly don't have the money to put them on a military ship in the ocean. So half the time they'll be on a set.
On a Disney cruise.
On a Disney cruise. And then
Just like Zack and
it'll be the
Cody.
same scene, but they'll cut, and then they'll be on green screen. It's cheap green screen.
That's awesome.
And if you were a little kid, you wouldn't know. But since I'm not a little kid, I know.
How you know?
And it's weird. But it's good. 7.
Halloween Town High.
Unpopular opinion, I think this is the better one of the sequels.
This is when they recast.
Yeah.
The budget got higher.
Well, did they keep the, like...
The grandma.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think they did, and then it's just new kids.
Yeah.
It was still a bad movie.
Right. Oh, of course. Oh, well, it almost goes without saying.
Yeah, but it was better than Halloween Town 2 and 3.
Okay. I can agree with that. I'll give it a 3.
4 out of 10.
All right, now you see it.
That's the...
Great movie. Yeah. It is that one.
Magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he goes... Whoosh-ah.
He does. He does do that. I loved it as a
Arts.
kid. I loved it as a kid. I'll probably give it like a 4 now. Or maybe a 5. I'll give it like a 4 or 5.
I'd give it a 5 out of 10.
When I saw that movie premiere, I saw it live on Disney Channel when it premiered. And I watched Maddie grab a bead and shove it up her nose. And she had to go to the hospital immediately. And they left me home alone as a 6-year-old. Somebody called
You were not
Child
home
Protective
alone.
Services.
There's no
No.
way.
I wasn't. My grandma came over. But I sat in my room alone and watched the premiere, and I loved it. It was a great movie. But now, it doesn't hold up. So 4.
Good memories.
The fact... It does not surprise me at all. Maddie's sticking a bead up her nose.
Yes, she is dumb. Or she was then. She was like
Buffalo
2, she was
Dreams.
like 2
How about
years old.
Buffalo Dreams?
No dreams.
Native
Did
Americans?
you guys watch Indian in the Cupboard?
Yeah, I did.
That was such a good movie.
A pretty good movie. I read the book.
I did too.
Silly little Indians.
Yep, it's about an Indian and a little white boy.
Yeah,
Very
NA.
stereotypical Indian, too. As Disney does. But this kid's got a rad BMX bike. Actually, looks like a mountain bike.
10 little Indian boys.
Kim Possible movie.
Unpopular opinion.
The animated one.
She will have an unpopular opinion. I can already tell.
Because I dislike
Popular
Impossible.
opinion. Never mind.
I'd like to hear your opinion.
I want to hear your
She
opinion
bad.
too.
She is. Oh, she is. She go.
For a cartoon.
Not Kim Possible. She alright. She's a kid though. She go. She is. No, she is.
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, go crazy.
Even fantastic movie.
I want to watch it.
Ron and Kim. 3 seasons of Kim Possible. Great show. Fantastic show. Award-winning show. Kim and Ron hook up in the movie after years of waiting.
Hook up as in...
Yeah, we had this argument earlier. What does hook up mean?
As in become a couple, right?
Yeah.
Not
Not
conceive.
But they didn't conceive a child.
Not...
see
Not
consummate.
They didn't consummate. They also didn't get married.
bang.
No, they banged.
Not bang. Oh,
Did that?
no, they kissed. They kissed on their mouths.
that's like... that's
Which is pretty close. in high
pretty
school,
close.
especially for Disney Channel.
Actually scooting over because I scooted slightly towards you.
I didn't realize. Maybe I did it subconsciously.
Go figure.
Go figure.
Which is the
Skating
next
movie?
movie.
That's a figure skating movie.
Oh,
That's a
thoughts
skating
on
movie.
Kim Possible rating?
9.
3 out of 10.
You just salty because I said that?
No,
You're just
I told
salty
you
because
I
she
don't
goes
like
hot?
Kim Possible.
Go figure. Go figure.
That's a figure skating movie.
Yep.
NA 2. It's I would probably rate it a 2, but I'm
Anywhere
giving it
between
a
NA and 2.
3
Yeah.
out of 10. I watched it and I remember it.
Life is Rough. Spelled R-U-F-F.
Kyle Massey.
Dog movie, I'm assuming.
Dog movie. I remember it being pretty funny. Kyle Massey is like in trouble now, so I don't think it's on Disney Plus.
Ooh, who
Or
is
maybe
that?
it is. He was Corey in the House,
Who
which I
is
liked.
that?
He was in Raven.
Okay.
You don't
Rating?
know Corey in the House?
Nope.
It's good.
Okay.
Rating?
Ish. 4, 5, 4. I'm giving it a 4.
NA.
The Proud Family movie.
You have opinions.
Give them.
The Proud Family show was fantastic. The movie was pretty good, but not quite as good as the show. So I'll probably give it a 6 or a 7. I'll give it a 6 or 7.
Okay, anyway,
6.5.
I
6.5.
haven't seen the movie, but I just recently started seeing the show. Not watching the show, seeing the show.
Yeah.
Accidentally. Okay.
TikTok?
Yep.
In the reboot, never mentions the movie, which I don't like.
What do you mean it never mentions it?
Like in the movie,
No callbacks.
In the movie, George Washington Carver, who invented peanuts, invites a proud family to his island. And he makes a race of peanut people, and then at the end of the movie, they free the peanut people. So they should be living among the proud family.
I
They
think
never
this
mention it.
cannot be real.
In the Proud Family reboot, it's 100% real. George Washington Carver makes peanut people, and he makes a peanut clone of himself.
Whoa.
And then at the end they free the peanut people and kill the clone of George Washington Carver.
Kill!
They burn him.
Roast.
They roast
They roast
him.
his
'Cause he's a
nuts.
peanut.
Yeah, they do.
So rating? Oh, 6.5.
8.
That's what you said.
Oh, 7. I'm giving it. I hype myself up about it. I think it's a fantastic movie, but 7. I'm giving it a 7.
Okay. Twitches.
I'm so good. What is I don't get it. Twitches.
Teen witches, twin witches.
Honestly,
and
we gotta go a
twins.
little rapid fire here. ladies
Twitch.
and gentlemen.
Okay, but we can't just rate and not talk. That's like.
Well, if
so
you have something
boring.
to say, say it. If you got something to say, just say it.
I'll say Aiden wasn't allowed to watch this movie,
And neither was I.
and neither was he, but I was, and it was a decent movie. I'm gonna say 6 out of 10.
And I snuck a little bit of it, but I never watched the full movie.
Good for you.
I like Sister Sister though. Sister Sister is a good show. I'm gonna say NA for that.
All right, here's a big one. Here's a big hitter right here. High School Musical.
High School Musical, the first one, a classic DCOM.
It's a classic
Sports.
DCOM.
It's the DCOM.
It is the
It's
DCOM. It's probably one of
first
the best.
DCOM that mattered to me.
I
Yeah.
mean, schools do musicals on it.
I
Yeah.
was in a
Delaney
high
was
school
in a
musical.
High School Musical.
I was
There's
in
a High School Musical.
the
mu-
musical
it's called-
on stage.
There's a High School Musical, the musical, the movie.
No, it's High School Musical, the musical, the show.
So I'll say about High School Musical, I love it. Do I think it's the best DCOM? No.
Oh, this wasn't my favorite High School Musical, but we'll get into that in part 2.
That's true. I love it. Not my favorite High School Musical,
Yeah.
but I have to say, I'm still giving it like a 9.
You know what? I didn't just learn this, but I recently heard it again, that they replaced Troy Bolton's
I've heard that.
voice
They
with Drew
replaced his
Seeley's.
voice?
And you can really tell when it switches from his voice to Drew Seeley's voice.
This is Drew Seeley.
I have heard
Yeah.
that.
They both auditioned for the same role, and then they told Drew Seeley that he didn't get it, but they still wanted him to sing the parts.
He probably didn't have a big enough mouth.
He probably didn't have good enough basketball skills.
Oh, right. Sports movie. High School
Have
Musical?
you seen?
Because
Have you
Quintessential
seen
sports
High
movie.
School Musical bad lip reading?
Yeah, I think I have.
Yeah,
I definitely
I've seen
have.
those.
Basketball.
So, final opinions on High School Musical.
9. Love it.
Good
8
one
out of
to end
10.
on.
Guys,
That's it.
we gotta cut it off here.
Sadly.
Who knew that it was gonna take so long to talk about
I
these
did.
Disney
100
Channel original movies?
115 decom.
I definitely called this one.
Delaney thought it was gonna take a long time. I thought it was gonna take less time. AIDS, how much time did you think it was gonna take?
Less.
Really?
Frick, crazy that we're gonna cut this into a 2-parter.
Hey y'all, don't forget to have fun.
All right, join us next time for part
What
2.
the heck is this?
What the? Woo!
Impossible!
Delaney, what did you look up to pull that up?
Yeah, that's like crazy.
You can look right in my search bar. It says
Kim Possible Rule.
Literally. I want to log in.
On that note.
Guys, to see more. All right, we're going to do a part 2. Join us next time when we're going to rate all the Disney Channel movies that you care about.
It can only go up from here.
Kids, young kids. Next time we're going to talk about the movies that you saw.
I'm so uncomfortable.
Don't forget
Don't
To
forget
have fun.
to have
Forget to-
fun.
do the Spanish version.
Vergessen Sie nicht, Spaß zu haben.
That was wrong.
That's German.
It sounded
Oh.
German.
It was.
No olvides divertirte.
Bye.
You just listened to a HaveFun